Hello grade 8 children. Today I am here to teach you chapter 4 in your textbook, that's directed numbers. We can call it directed numbers as well. So we'll see what are the basics here. What is this one? What you call this one? This is a number line. So starting point is 0. And then towards the right hand side you get positive numbers. Towards left hand side you get negative numbers. So 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4 like that towards this side. To the right side, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 to the left side of 0. What about in between? In between means any decimals or fractions in between the whole numbers, but only we mark the integers. Half, 0.5 is in between 0 and 1. So, any fraction or decimal in between the integers. Now, what are these? Plus 1, plus 1.2, plus 3.5. These are directed numbers. There's a direction. That's why we use plus or minus. So here it's better to write directed numbers in brackets because we can see that whether it's towards positive side or towards negative side. Now here use plus for addition and subtraction. We use minus sign. So therefore it is better to write directed numbers in brackets. So here minus 3 means to the left side of 0, 3 units to the left. Plus 8 means towards right hand side. Plus 5 towards right hand side. Minus 4 towards left hand side. So when you want to show directed numbers, sign is important and make sure that you put brackets. Now what are the properties in directed numbers? Magnitude and the direction. So what is magnitude? Means the size of the directed number, just the number. Direction means whether it's positive or negative. So consider plus 3. What's the magnitude there? You take only the number, plus 3. That is the distance on the number line from 0 to plus 3. This is towards right hand side. Plus sign represent the number is in the right hand side to 0. Consider minus 5 directed number. What's the magnitude there? Magnitude is 5. So what's the meaning of that? Magnitude 5 means starting from 0 to minus 5. Distance from 0 to minus 5, and minus means the number is in the left hand side to 0. Write down the magnitude and the direction for given directed numbers. Plus 7. So what's the magnitude? 7. What's the direction? Plus. Plus means to the right. Minus 8. Magnitude is 8. Minus means to the left of 0. Plus 4. 4 is the magnitude. This is to the right. And minus 10. 10 is the magnitude. This is to the left. 0. That's not moving. So magnitude is 0 and what's the direction? None. Not moving left or right. Minus 6 means 6 is the magnitude. Minus means to the left. Plus 12. Plus 12 means magnitude is 12 and plus means to the right. Now Look at this one. Numbers with the same magnitude and opposite signs are located in equal distance from 0. When you add these, the answer is 0. Now, what it means? Now, take this one. So, here I can start -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. No? -3. What it means? 0 to -3 distance. +3 means 0 to right hand side distance. So these two distances are the same. When you add, what happens? Opposite sides get cancelled out and you get 0. If this is +7, to get 0, you need to add -7. If this is 0, +8 is there, that means you have to add -8. And if this is -10 is there, you have to add +10 to get 0. So we call it's the additive inverse. Additive inverse means if you take +3, -3 is the additive inverse of +3. Now, if you take +7, what's the additive inverse? That's -7. -12, what's the additive inverse of -12? That's +12. When you add these, you get 0. Addition of directed numbers. So, what we do? So, +2 +5. So, we can start from +2. In grade 7, you did starting with 0. Now, we can start with +2. So, +2 is there here and adding +4. So, straight away 4 units from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, the answer you are getting here is the final answer. So, what is +2 +4? That's +6. So, the answer is +6. Start from +2 and move 4 places to the right. Answer is obtained from the last position on the number line. Let's take this one, -3. So, start with -3. Plus means to the right. And +4 means you are moving 4 places to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, you are moving to this side. So, what's -3 + 4? Answer is +1. This one, -2 plus -3. So, starting from -2 and adding -3. Adding means to the right, but you are subtracting here another -3. Now, again, you have to go back to left. So, another 3. 1, 2, 3 to the left side. So, what's the final answer? -2 adding 3 places to the left. So, final answer is -5. So, start from -2 and move 3 places to the left. Answer is obtained from the position on the number line. Find -4 + 7. So, starting from -4. +7. That means moves to the right. 7 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, here to here. So, what's the final position? +3. Here 2, this is 3. So, +3 is the answer. This one, +7 and -8. So, here +7, starting point is +7. Adding and here -8. So, minus means you have to move 8 places to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, this is the final position. So what's the answer? Minus 1. Plus 4 plus minus 7. So starting point is plus 4. Plus and minus 7 means move 7 places to the left. So what's the answer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here to here. So the final position is minus 3. Write down the answer at once. Now all are positive and addition. So what you do? Just add the numbers and put the sign positive. Both numbers are positive, answer is also positive, and value is the sum of the two numbers. So you can do at once. 5 plus 3, 8, sign is positive. 7 plus 2, 9, sign is positive. 6 plus 4, 10, sign is positive. 8 plus 6, 14, sign is positive. 9 plus 1, 10, sign is positive. And 4 plus 4, 8, sign is positive. Write down the answer at once. Now what happens? You get both negatives and addition sign is there. So what we do? Both numbers are negative, answer is also negative, and the value is the sum of the two numbers. If both are negative, just add it. 3 plus 2, 5, but the sign is negative. 5 and 3, 8, here negative. 7 plus 6, 13, negative 13. 5 and 5, 10, that's negative 10. 9 plus 2, 11, that's negative 11. And 4 plus 4, 8, that's negative 8. Write down the answer at once. Now what happens? One is positive and the other one is negative. So what we do here? Addition of directed numbers with opposite signs. Ignore the sign and take the difference between the two values. Sign of the answer is always the sign of the larger number. So what we do? Take the difference. 7 and 2 difference is 5. And which one is the bigger? Plus 7. So the answer is plus 5. 6 and 3 difference is 3. Positive 6 is the bigger one. It's plus 3. 10 and 4, what's the difference? 6. But larger number is negative. So negative 6. Here 11 and 8, what's the difference? 3. Larger number is positive. So you put positive 3. Subtraction of directed numbers. Now you are asked to find out plus 4 minus minus 2 using number line. So what's the starting value? Plus 4. Here subtraction is left and minus 2 you need to get the opposite direction. So that means plus 2. So 2 places to the right. So you get 6 is the answer. So we can write plus 4 minus 2 is plus 6. This one, find minus 3 minus 5 using number line. So minus 3 is the starting point. Minus means left, subtraction. And minus 5, you have to consider the opposite. That means 5 places to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get plus 2. So minus 3 minus 5 is plus 2. Find the answer using number line. So starting value is plus 3 minus means left. Here plus 4. So left 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get this number. So what's the answer? Minus 1. minus 5 minus minus 7. Start with minus 5. Okay, so these are all positive numbers. And here minus is left and another minus means opposite direction. 7 places to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you get plus 2 as the answer. So make sure that you put brackets. So the answer is plus 2. This one, plus 4 is the starting point. Minus plus 6 means 6 places to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 places to the left. The final answer is minus 2. So you can write minus 2 there. 0 minus minus 4. What's the starting value? 0. And here minus and another minus get cancelled out. So you are moving 4 places to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the final answer? You get plus 4. So here also plus 4 is the answer. This one, 0, that means starting point is 0. Minus plus 5 means moves 5 places to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get minus 5. So what's the answer? Minus 5 is the directed number. Plus 2 minus plus 4. Starting value is plus 2. These are all positive. And minus to the left 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here this way. So the answer is minus 2. Write down the answer at once. Now you know what you have to do. So here 7 and this is positive, both positive, and the subtraction. Just subtract 7 minus 5 plus 2. 8 minus 4. What's 8 minus 4? Plus 4. 10 minus 6. You get 4 and this is plus 4. 9 and plus 5 difference is 4 and this is plus 4. 6 and 4 subtraction. You get plus 2. 11 and 9. You need to subtract. 11 minus 9. 2. 11 minus 9 is 2. That's plus 2. This side. Minus 3 and plus 4 now. So here difference is 1. And look at this one. So you have to add. Starting from minus 3, move 4 places to the left again. So what's the answer? 4 and 3, you get 7. That's minus 7. This one starting from minus 5, moves 9 places towards left side. 9 plus 5, 14, that's minus. Starting from minus 10, you are moving 12 places again to the left side. So you are adding these two numbers. So 22 and this is minus. 8 and 4, addition is 12 and this is minus. Because starting value is minus 4, you move 8 places to the left. Starting point is minus 9, move 11 places to the left. That means just add these two numbers starting from minus 7. Subtract plus 8 means moves 8 places to the left. 8 plus 7, 15. That's minus. Additive inverse, we know if it's plus 2, when you add minus 2 to both sides, what happens? You get plus 2 and minus 2 become 0. So you get x equals minus 2. So what's the additive inverse of plus 2? That's minus 2. So minus 2 is the additive inverse of plus 2. Addition of additive inverse numbers, the answer is 0. So when you add additive inverse, you get the answer 0. Now we'll see these numbers. You are getting 0. How you get 0? When you add additive inverse. Plus 3, when you add additive inverse of plus 3, that's minus 3, you get 0. Minus 2 there, when you add plus 2, you get 0. Minus 8, when you add plus 8, you get 0. Plus 9, when you add minus 9, you get 0. Minus 3, additive inverse is plus 3. Minus 7, additive inverse of that is plus 7 to get 0. Plus 11, additive inverse is minus 11. When you add additive inverse values, you get 0. Write down the additive inverse of given numbers. Plus 3, what's the additive inverse? Minus 3. Minus 8, plus 8 is the additive inverse. 9 is minus 9. Minus 6, that means plus 6. Plus 11 means minus 11 is the additive inverse. Minus 1.5 plus 1.5. Plus 3.5 minus 3.5. Minus 6.3 plus 6.3. And plus 7.5 means minus 7.5. Minus 2 1/4 means plus 2 1/4. So these are the additive inverse of these numbers. Now, when you have two numbers, directed numbers to subtract, what you can do? You can add the additive inverse and change the question. For example, if the question is plus 5 minus plus 2, that means you can add the additive inverse of plus 2. So this is same as plus 5 plus of minus 2. So both cases you get the same answer. So here also plus 5 and minus 2, 5 minus 2 is plus 3. Then subtraction means moves 2 places to the left, that is also plus 3. So subtraction of directed numbers means addition of additive inverse of that number. Write down the following subtractions as addition of additive inverse and find the answer. Now how can I write this question? Plus 7, I can write plus of minus 2. Adding these two numbers. So what we can do? 7 and subtract 2. You get plus 5. Plus 6 minus becomes plus. Additive inverse of minus 5 is plus 5. So you get 6 and 5 addition, that's plus 11. Plus 6 is there. Minus becomes plus of the additive inverse, that's minus 2. That means 6 minus 2, you get plus 4. Minus 9, and here additive inverse of minus 5 is plus 5. So 9 and 5 addition, we take the difference and put the sign of the larger number, that's minus 4. This one minus 11 is there. addition of additive inverse is minus 3. Then minus 11 minus 3, both are the same sign. Add it and put the minus sign. So minus 14. Here also you can do the same thing. Minus 8, adding the additive inverse of minus 4. That's plus 4. So take the difference. That's 4. Put the sign of the bigger number. That's minus 4. Minus 6, addition of the additive inverse. That's minus 3. Both signs are the same. So add it and put the sign minus 9. Plus 11, addition of the additive inverse, that's plus 3. 11 plus 3, 14. That's plus. Minus 12, additive inverse of plus 3 is minus 3. Both negative, so add it. That's 15. Both negative, so you get the answer also negative. Minus 9, adding of the additive inverse of minus 5. That's plus 5. So this is the difference, because one is positive and one is negative, and they put the sign of the larger number. You get minus 4. For subtraction, write down the addition of additive inverse numbers and find the answer. So same thing. I can write minus as the plus of the additive inverse. So you get 11 plus 3, 40. Now we'll do this one. Minus 6 plus 3. Here you can convert to addition of additive inverse of minus 8. That's plus 8. Now these two you can add. 8 plus 3, 11. 11 minus 6, you get 5. That's positive. This one, minus 9 plus minus 2. And here convert to addition of the additive inverse, that's plus 6. So minus 2 and minus 9, minus 11. Minus 11 and plus 6 means the difference is 5. The bigger number is minus 11, so you get minus 5. This one plus 8 minus becomes additive inverse of that, that's plus 3 and plus 2. 8 plus 3, 11, 11 plus 2 plus 13. This one plus 11, and here convert to positive. Addition of additive inverse of minus 4 is plus 4. And here also adding the additive inverse of minus 2 is plus 2. Now all are positive. Just add the numbers. 11 plus 4, 15. 15 plus 2, 17. Multiplication of directed numbers. So what we do? Ignore the sign. Just multiply the two numbers, and then what you do? If both signs are the same, answer is positive always. If the signs are different, you get a negative answer. 3 times 2, 6. Plus, plus, both signs are the same, you get plus 6. 2 and 2, 4. Both pluses, plus 4. 2 and 1, 2. Both pluses, you get plus. So remember, same sign, you get always positive. When you multiply by 0, what happens? Multiplication of directed number by 0 is always 0. Now look at this one. Multiply the directed numbers. 3 times 2, 6. And this is plus. 2 times 2, 4. And this is plus. 1 times 2, 2. Same sign, you get plus. 0 times plus 2, you get 0. So when you look at this side, you see a pattern. 6, 4, 2, 0. What are these numbers? -2, -4 and -6. We'll check whether it's true. Both numbers are not the same now, same sign. One is negative and one is positive. So the answer is negative. So 2 times 1, 2, you get -2. 2 times 2, 4, you get -4. 3 times 2, 6, -6 because one is positive, the other one is negative. So here you need to remember multiplication of positive numbers, answer is always positive. Multiplication of positive number with a negative number, answer is negative. Write down the answer at once. Answer is positive when multiply two positive numbers. So all these are positive numbers. So you get positive answer. 5 times 3, 15 plus 15. 4 times 3, 12. So plus 12. 2 times 6, 12 plus 12. 7 times 2, 14 plus 14. And 4 times 4, 16. That's plus 16. 1 times 3, 3. That's plus 3. 8 times 2, 16 plus 16. 11 times 2, 22. That's plus. 6 times 3, 18. That's plus. 10 times 4, 40. That's plus. Find the answer. 3 times -2. Ignore the sign and here one is positive and one is negative. You get the answer negative. This is 4 minus 4. 1 times 2, 2. This is -2. 0 times -2 is 0. Now look at this one. Same sign. Minus and minus. So you get positive 2. 2 times 2 plus 4. Because both are negative. Both are negative, you get plus 6. So what's the thing you need to remember? Multiplication of positive number and a negative number is always a negative answer. Answer is negative. Multiplication of two negative numbers, the answer is positive. Write down the answer at once. Answer is negative when multiply a positive and a negative number. Now, pluses, minus. Here all these, one is positive, the other number is negative. So always the answer is negative. 3 times 2, 6. That's -6. 3 times 2, 6. -6. 4 times 4, 16. -16. 6 times 2, 12. That's -12. 8 times 5, 40. That's -40. 6 times 3, 18. That's -18. 8 times 2, 16. -16 here. 9 times 1, 9. -9. 4 times 4, 16. That's negative. 2 times 11, 22. That's negative. One negative and one positive, answer is always negative. Write down the answer at once. Answer is positive when multiply two negative numbers. In all these, both numbers are negative. So the final answer is positive. 3 times 2, 6. 5 times 1, 5. 6 times 2, 12. 8 times 3, 24. 9 times 2, 18. Then 4 times 3, 12. 5 times 3, 15. 11 times 1, that's plus 11. 10 times 2, 20. 9 times 3, 27. So here both negative means the final answer is positive. Write down the answer at once. Here you get combination. Sometimes positive, sometimes negative. Both negative. Answer is positive. One is negative, one is positive. Answer is negative. One is positive, one is negative. Answer is negative. So you need to multiply separate. 9 times 2, 18. Both negative. Answer is positive. One is positive, one is negative. Answer is negative. So 10 times 3, 30. 11 times 3, 33. Both negative. That means plus. One negative, one positive. Answer is negative. Both negative. Positive answer. One negative, one positive. Answer is negative. Both negative. Answer is positive. 9 times 4, 36. Both negative means answer is positive. 12 times 2, 24. One negative, one positive. Answer is negative. Write down the answer at once. Look at all these questions. Multiply by 0. When you multiply any number by 0, what's the answer? You always get 0. So what are these answers? All these are zeros because you are multiplying by 0. Any number with 0 is always 0. Find the value. Now you can take 2 at a time and find the answer. 4 times 3, 12, but it's negative. Now both negative. The answer is positive. 12 times 5, 60. This one, minus 4 and minus 2, 4 times 2, 8. Both negative means plus. Plus 8 and minus 3, multiplication. 8 times 3, 24. 1 is plus, 1 is negative means you get a negative answer. This one, minus 9, minus 1. Both negative means plus 9. Now multiply with 4. 9 times 4, 36. Both positive means the answer also positive. Minus 5 times 2, you get a negative answer because one is positive and the other one is negative. Multiply by negative. Both negative now. So you get a positive answer. Again, take 2 at a time. 8 times 3, 24, both positive. One is positive, one is negative. So first multiply 4 times 4, 16, 1 remaining. 4 times 2, 8 plus 1, 9. 1 plus and 1 negative. Answer is negative. Both negative. You get a plus answer, plus 33. And when you multiply by a negative, the answer is a negative 1. Both negative, you get plus answer. 3 times 2, 6. Here you can do separately these two. One is positive, one is negative. Answer is negative. 4 times 3, 12. Now 12 times 6, ignore sign and multiply. 6 times 2, 12. 1 remaining, and here 72. Is it positive or negative? 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Answer is negative. Here 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Answer is 12 there, minus 12, negative 12. Both negative. Answer is positive 4. Now 12 times 4, 48. What's the sign? 1 negative, 1 positive. Answer is negative. This one again, take 2 at a time. Negative both, you get positive 10. Positive both, you get positive 6. Now multiply both positive, you get positive 60. Here both negative. Negative, negative, you get positive answer. Here negative, negative, positive answer. Now positive, positive multiplication, you get positive answer. 9 times 4 is 36. Find the value. Just multiply by 2 first. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 3, 6. What's the sign? 1 negative, 1 positive. Answer is negative. Multiply by 2. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 5, 10. 10.2 is the answer. Both negative. You get plus sign. 4 times this. 4 times 3, 12. 1 remaining. 4 times 1, 4 plus 1, 5. So 5.2. Both positive means answer is positive. This one multiply by 2. 6 and 2. 1 is negative and 1 is positive. Answer is negative. Now we'll look at division of directed numbers. Now we know multiplication. 5 into plus 2, you get plus 10. Now what happens when you take 10, divide by plus 2? You take this one to this side. That becomes division. So what's the answer? You are getting plus 5. Divide the numbers ignoring the sign. Answer is positive when dividing positive number by a positive number. So just ignore the sign. 10 divided by 2, you get 5. Both positive means answer is also positive. Write down the answer at once. 8 divided by 2 is 4. How you decide the sign? Both positive means positive sign. 15 divided by 5 is 3. Both positive, you get the positive answer. 10 divided by 10, 1. Both positive, you get 1. 16 divided by 4, 4. You get plus 4. 8 divided by 2, that's 4. That is also plus 4. 20 divided by 5. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Both positive, you get positive 4. 16 divided by 8, you get 2. That's plus 2. 30 divided by 10, that's 3. You get plus 3. 40 divided by 10, you get 4. Both positive means plus 4. 36 divided by 6, you get 6. Both positive. So when you divide both positive numbers, the answer is positive. Now this one, we know plus into minus 4 is negative 4. Then when you take this one to this side, negative 25 divided by negative 4, you are getting plus 6. So now look at this question. Both negative. Answer is positive. Answer is positive when dividing negative number by a negative number. Write down the answer at once. Both negative numbers, all In all these questions, both negative numbers, when you divide both negative numbers, the answer is positive. Just normal division, 8 divided by 2, 4. Answer is plus, because both are negatives. 16 divided by 4, 4, that's plus 4. 20 divided by 5, you get 4, that's plus 4. 18 divided by 6, you get 3, that's plus 3. 12 divided by 2, 6, that's plus 6. 18 divided by 9, you get 2, that's plus 2. 20 divided by 10, you get 2. Answer is plus 2. 30 divided by 10, that's 3. Answer is plus. 40 divided by 20, you get plus 2. 24 divided by 12, you get plus 2, because both the numbers are negative. Negative number divided by a negative, you get a positive answer. Now what happens here? 1 is negative and 1 is positive. So minus 8 and plus 3, we know that's minus 24. When you take plus 3 to this side, that means minus 24 divided by plus 3, you need to get minus. Now what happens? 1 is negative, 1 is positive. Answer is negative. Answer is negative when dividing negative number by a positive number. Here also, both numbers are negative. You get positive 24. When you take this one, here minus 6 to this side, what happens? Plus 24 divide by, this is plus 24 divide by minus 6. The answer is minus. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Answer is always negative. Answer is negative when dividing positive number by a negative number. So it can be positive first number and the divisor is negative, or divisor is positive and the number given is negative. Final answer is negative. Write down the answer at once. Plus and minus. So you get negative 12 divided by 4, 3. Plus and minus. 18 divided by 6 is 3. You are getting a negative answer. Again, minus and plus. 30 divided by 5 is 6. Answer is minus 6. Negative, positive. 28 divided by 7, that's 4. You get negative 4. 27 divided by 9, you get 9 times 3. So this is negative. Now look at this one. 12 divided by 4, you get 3. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Answer is negative. 18 divided by minus 6. 1 is positive and 1 is negative. Answer is negative. 30 divided by 5, 6. 1 is positive and 1 is negative. So answer is negative. 28 divided by 7, you get 4. 1 is positive and 1 is negative. Answer is negative. 27 and 9, you get 3. Answer is negative 3. So you need to remember, when you get same sign pluses, you get positive, or either same sign negatives, the final answer is positive. When you divide here, this one positive and 1 negative, always you get negative answer. Order is not important. You can get negative number, divide by a positive. Still the answer is negative. So multiplication of different signs, answer is negative. So in this case you get negative, here you get positive for same sign. Write down the answer at once now. Combination. So first multiply numbers separately and then decide the sign. 7 times 2, 14. Both pluses. Answer is plus. 6 times 2, 12. Both minus. Answer is plus. Now the division. 12 divided by 6. Answer is 2. This is minus and plus. The sign is negative. Division again. 30 divided by 15. You know that's 2. Sign is negative because 1 is negative and 1 is positive. 32 divided by 8. You get 4. 1 is negative, 1 is plus means answer is negative. 9 times 3, 27. 1 is positive and 1 is negative, that's minus. 16 divided by 4, you get 4. Both negative. Answer is positive. 18 divided by 18, you get 1. Both negative. Answer is positive. 40 divided by 20, answer is 2. Both negative means you get plus. 27 divided by 3, you get 9. 1 negative and 1 positive, you get minus. Again, 8 times 8, multiplication, 64. Both negative, you get plus. Now division, 64 divided by 8, that's 8. 1 positive, 1 negative, answer is negative. 12 times 3 multiplication, you get 36. 1 positive, 1 negative, answer is negative. 36 divided by 12, you get 3. Both negative here, you get plus. 48 divided by 2, that's 24. 1 negative, 1 positive, answer is negative. 8 times 4, 32. Both negative, answer is positive. Here, division, negative division, you get 4 divided by 4, 1. Both negative means the sign is plus. 18 divided by 1, you get 18. Both negative, that's plus. 40 divided by 8, that's 5. 1 negative, 1 positive means you get minus. 9 times 3, 27. And both positive means answer is positive. So that's not hard. You can just multiply the numbers and then decide the sign. Simplify following directed numbers. So we can do the numerator first and then the denominator. 4 times 3, 12. But this is negative because 1 is positive and 1 is negative. Now 12 divided by 6 is 2. 1 negative and 1 positive, answer is negative. 8 times 4, 32. Is this plus or minus? Minus minus both means this is plus. 2 times 2, 4. 1 minus and 1 positive means you get minus 4. Now division. 32 divided by 4 is 8. Plus and minus, the answer is minus. This one, we'll do these two first. 5 and 2, 10. Minus minus becomes plus. And then here 3 times 1, 3. 1 positive, 1 negative is minus 3. Now you can do 10 times 3, 30, but this is negative. And divide by negative. 30 divided by 3 is 10. Both negative means the final answer is positive. This one. We'll do these two. 8 times 2, 16. That's positive. And multiplied by a negative value. Here, 6 times 2, 12. And you get a negative answer. Now, numerator multiply. You get 3 times 6, 18, 1 remaining. 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, 48. That's negative because 1 is positive and 1 is negative. Now divide by minus 12. Both negative. Answer is positive. 48 divided by 12 is 4. So you get plus 4 as the answer. Do this. We'll do these two separately. 9 times 3, 27. That's minus. And then 12 times 3, 36. That's minus. Because 1 is negative and 1 is positive. Now, 27 times 4. 108, that's negative, negative, that's positive. Divide by minus 36. The answer is negative. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. How many times are there? 36 times. What's the answer? 3? 3 times. So you get 3 times 36 is 108. So you get negative 3 as the final. This one you can do these two. Minus 8 and 4, minus 32. Multiply by plus 2. Here 4 times 4, 16, and this is minus minus plus. Now numerator separately. 32 times 2. That's plus into minus, minus 64. Divide by plus 16. Minus and plus, minus. How many 16s are there for 64? 4. So answer is minus 4. This one. Twelve times 4. You get 48, that's minus. 3 times 2, 6. Minus, minus, plus. Now, divide 48 divided by 6, 8. But this is minus because 1 is negative and 1 is positive. 12 times 8, 96. Plus into minus, that's minus. 3 times 2, 6. Both minus. That means plus 6. How many 6s are there? Divide by 6. You get 1. For 36, that's 16. Is it positive or negative? 1 is negative, 1 is positive. Answer is negative. These two. What is 18 times 3? 24. 3 times 1, 3 plus 2, 54. But the answer is negative. 6 times 3, 18. Answer is positive. Now divide. How many 18s are there for 54? 3. So the answer is 3. Minus and plus. Different signs, you get negative. So the answer is negative 3. Here we'll take these two first. 4 times 3 plus 12. And then with minus 6. Here 18 times 2, you get 36. That's minus. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Now multiply these two. 72, 12 times 6. But the answer is negative. Now both negative. 72 divided by 36 is 2. Both negative means answer is positive. Now we'll look at example number 1. Find the value of minus 3 plus minus 2 by using the number line. So number line is given. What's the starting point? Minus 3. So this is the starting point. And then what we do? Plus minus 2 means 2 places to the left. So 2 places to the left means answer is minus 5. Review exercise. Now we'll take the review exercise. Find the value of each of the following by using the number line. Plus 2 and plus 6. So we'll take the number line. Okay, so what's the starting value? Plus 2. So here I'll take minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we'll put 8 here. These are pluses. That's the number line. Starting point is plus 2. And plus 6 means 6 places to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what's the answer? Plus 8. Plus 8 and minus 5. So we'll take the number line again. So plus 8 is there. So we need 8. I'll mark this one as 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1. Now start from plus 8 and plus minus 5 means moves 5 places to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the answer? Plus 3. Minus 2 and plus 3. We'll take it minus 2. So that means I'll take this one as minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are pluses. So starting value is minus 2. Plus 3 means move 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. Answer is plus 1. This one. Take the number line. And starting value is minus 3. So you need to check minus 3. But here minus means moves left. So we'll start from here. Plus 1. You need to decide what are the numbers you need. So here minus 3 is the starting point, and here this is left means you need more minus values. So 4 places to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer is minus 7. This one. Plus 4 and minus 6 is there, that means towards left side. So we'll take plus 4 here. So starting point is plus 4, 6 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get minus 2. Find the value of each of the following. You can do it at once. What's the condition? Both pluses means just add the two numbers. 3 plus 2, 5. So you get plus 5. Now both negative. That's also adding two numbers. 4 plus 2, 6. You put a negative sign. Here 1 is positive, 1 is negative. You take the difference. 5 and 3 difference is 2. But bigger number is positive. You put plus 2. Plus and minus, take the difference. That's 6. Bigger number is negative. So you put negative 6. Here, this is additive inverse. Addition. So what's the answer? Negative 7 and 7 difference is 0. So when you add additive inverse, you get 0. These two, all positive. So that means adding the numbers. 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. Now, here, all these negative numbers. So that means adding negative numbers. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 4, 8. But this is negative 8. All these two positive. And the other one is negative. So what is this one? Plus 2 plus 4, you get plus 6. Now you have to take the difference because 1 is positive and 1 is negative. So 9 and 6 difference is 3. Bigger number is negative, so minus 3. Here you have to take the difference because 1 is positive and the other one is negative. So 5 over 7 minus 2 over 7, that's 3 over 7. So answer is 3 over 7. How you decide the sign? The bigger one is this. That's positive. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. So take the difference. When you subtract, you get 8 and here 1. So 1.8 is the answer. Which one is bigger? 5.2. That's negative. So the answer also negative. Here, what are these two? Additive inverse. So additive inverse addition is 0. Example number 1. Find the value of plus 2 minus minus 3 by using the number line. So here, first look at it. Plus 2 and minus minus. That means you have to move towards right side. So starting with plus 2. So we can take plus 2 somewhere here. So this is plus 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, plus 7. So start with plus 2 here. Move 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. So what's the final answer? That's plus 5. Find the value of minus 2 minus plus 3 by using the number line. So before we mark the numbers, just see minus 2. That means starting value is minus 2, moves to the left 3 units. So when you are marking the number line, we can take, I'll take minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Starting with minus 2. Moves left by 3 units. 1, 2, 3. So the answer is minus 5. Example number 3, find the value of -2 minus -3 by using the number line. So we'll take the number line. Now here, before we mark the points, you have to look at carefully. Starting point is -2. Minus means you have to move to the right side by 3 units. So we can take -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are positive values. So starting value is -2. Moves 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. What's the answer? +1. Exercise 4.1. Find the value by using the number line. So we'll take the number line. And now how we label? You have to look at starting value is +4 and minus means you are moving to the left. So +4. We'll mark it somewhere here. And starting value is +4, moving towards left side by 2 units. So final answer is +2. Take a number line for this. Now how we label this? So here starting point is +1 and here minus means moves towards right side. So we can start from here. I'll take +1 here, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6 like that. And here this is 0, -1. So start from +1 and moves 2 places to the right. 1, 2. So what's the final answer? Final answer is +3. This one using number line. So we'll take the number line. And starting with -2. And here minus means moves to the left. So we'll start -2 somewhere here. It's easy. First you decide, otherwise you can't put all the numbers. So this is +1, -3, -4, -5, -6 like that. Starting value is -2. 3 places to the left. 1, 2, 3. So you get -5. This one, -1 and -3. So what you have to do, starting with minus and minus means moves towards right side. So I'll start -1 somewhere here. These are pluses. So starting value is -1, moves 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So answer is +2. This one, starting value is -6. And you have to move towards right side because minus towards right side. So we'll start from -6 here. So starting value is -6. 5 places to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. answer is minus 1. This one, starting point is plus 2, minus means towards right hand side. So I can start with plus 2 here. Here plus 1 and 0. Starting with 2 and 2 places to the right, this is plus 4. Example number 4, find the value of plus 2 minus 4. So we can use addition of additive inverse. I can change the question to adding the additive inverse of minus 4, that's plus 4. Now both positive, 4 plus 2 addition is plus 6. Find the value of minus 5 minus plus 2. So convert this to additive inverse, adding the additive inverse of plus 2, that's minus 2. Now this is both minus addition, so just add it and put the sign. So you get minus 7. Find the value of minus 7 minus 3. So how you do? Minus 7 is there, adding. Additive inverse of minus 3 is plus 3. Now difference. 7 and 3 difference is 4 and put the sign of the bigger number. That's minus 4. Example 7. Find the value of minus 12 minus 15 minus plus 5. So these two I can convert. Minus 12, addition of additive inverse of that, plus 50. And here also adding additive inverse, that's minus 5. Now these two, take the difference. Minus 12 and 15, take the difference. You get 3, that's positive. Now again consider this one now. 1 is positive and 1 is minus. You take the difference. Difference is 2 and the bigger number is minus. You get minus 2. Example 8. Find the value of plus 3/5 minus. So you can do the additive inverse of plus 1 over 5 means minus 1 over 5. Now this is difference. So you take 3 over 5 minus 1 over 5, that's 2 over 5 is the difference. Which one is bigger? Positive answer is bigger. So the answer is plus 2 over 5. Example 9. Minus 5.5 minus plus 2. So what you do? I can rewrite this as adding the additive inverse of plus 2. That's minus 2. So this means both minus. Now add it. 5 and 2, 7. And you get 7.5. Both minus means the answer is minus. Example 10. Minus 3.2 minus, I can write plus of the additive inverse of plus 1.4, that's minus 1.4. Now both negative. Negative means adding. So 3.2 and 1.4, just add it. You get 4.6, but both negative means the answer also negative. Example number 11, find the value of minus 8.4 minus minus, I can change it to plus with the additive inverse of minus 2.5. That's plus 2.1. Now, 1 is negative, 1 is positive. Take the difference. 6.3. So, which one is the bigger number? Minus. So, you put a minus sign. Exercise 4.2. Fill in each cage with the suitable directed number. Here, minus 5. We can convert to additive inverse of plus 3. That's minus 3. Now, both negative. Add the two numbers. 5 plus 3, 8. So, you put minus 8. This one, convert to additive inverse. So, this is plus with plus 4. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Take the difference. 4 and 3 difference is 1. Bigger number is positive, plus 1. Convert to additive inverse. Plus 7 plus minus 1 additive inverse is plus 1. 7 and 1 both positive. You get plus 8. This one, plus 7. Additive inverse of minus 2, that's plus 2. And both pluses. 7 plus 2, you get plus 9. Find the value of each of the following. So, 4. You can write this one as adding the additive inverse of this. 4 minus 1, you get 3. Positive number because the higher number is positive. Minus 8 plus additive inverse of minus 2, that's plus 2. Take the difference. 8 and 2 difference is 6. Bigger number is minus. Answer is minus 6. Convert to addition. Plus of additive inverse, that's plus 7. Take the difference because 1 is negative and 1 is positive. So, you get 4. Bigger number is positive, that's plus 4. Here also you can start from plus 9. Addition of the additive inverse, that's plus 6. 9 and 6. Addition 15, that's plus. Minus 5. Addition of additive inverse, plus 5. Here, minus 5 and plus 5, difference is 0. This one, adding the additive inverse, that's minus 3. So, 0 and minus 3, answer is minus 3. Here, minus 11. Addition of additive inverse of plus 4, that's minus 4. Both negative. So, add it. So, 15. Answer is negative. This one, convert the question. Plus 2 plus minus 1. Adding of the additive inverse. That's plus 4. 2 minus 1. Take the difference. You get plus 1. Plus 1 and plus 4. You get plus 5. This one I can take minus 5. Convert to addition. Additive inverse of this is minus 2. Again convert this one. Plus with additive inverse, that's plus 6. Now, these two both negative. So, just add it and put the sign. This is plus 6. Now, 1 is positive and 1 is negative. Take the difference. 7 and 6 difference is 1. Bigger number is negative. So, you get negative 1. This one, plus 4. And here, adding the additive inverse, that's minus 2. Again, adding the additive inverse, that's minus 8. Now, 4 and 2, take the difference, that's 2. That's plus 2. And now again, take the difference. 8 and 2 difference is 6. Bigger number is negative, so you put negative 6. This one, 4.5. Adding the additive inverse of minus 2, that's plus 2. Now this means adding these two numbers, 4 and 2, 6, 6.5. That's positive. This one, minus 6 and 1/4 is there. Adding of the additive inverse, that's 1/4 plus 1/4. Now you have to take the difference. So we'll take the difference. 6 1/4 minus 1/4. So 1/4 get cancelled out, you get 6. What's the sign? The bigger number is negative, so the answer is negative 6. This one, plus 15.7. Adding the additive inverse, that's plus 2.3. Now, this is addition. 15.7 and 2.3 adding. 7 plus 3, 10, and 6 plus 2, 8. So 18.0. So plus 18.0. This one we'll take first, minus 2. Adding the additive inverse of plus 3.5, that's minus 3.5. Adding 4.5, 4.1. Now these two both negative, that means adding. You get 5.5, that's negative. And adding plus 4.1, again the difference. One is positive, one is negative. So take the difference. You get 1.4. Which number is bigger? Negative number. So answer is negative 1.4. This one, plus 3.5. Adding the additive inverse of minus 2, that's plus 2. Here also adding additive inverse of this is plus 1/3. Now look at all of this, all are adding. So 3 plus 2, 5. That's the whole part. Half plus 1/3. What's half plus 1/3? Convert to the same denominator. Lowest common multiple is 6. 3 times 2. So 3 times 1, 3. 2 times 3, 6. So 2 times 1, 2. So you get 5/6. So what's the final answer? 5 and 5/6. So that's positive. Example number 1, simplify. So here multiplication. What you do, just multiply the two numbers and same sign, you get plus. Multiplication here, 6 and 2, 12. 1 is positive and 1 is negative. Answer is negative. Simplify the following. Here, first one, 2 times 5, 10. 1 is positive, the other one also positive. Both positive means answer is positive. Second one, 3 times 2, 6. 1 is negative, 1 is positive. Answer is negative. Third one, 5 times 3, 15. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Answer is negative 15. Here, 4 times 3, 12. 12 times 2, 24. Now we'll decide the sign. Both negative, you get plus. Again, plus with plus. Answer is plus. Example number 4. plus 2.5 into minus 5. Just multiply by 5 first. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 2, 10 plus 2, 12. So 12.5. How you decide the sign? One is positive, one is negative. Answer is negative. Here multiply by 12 first. 3.4 multiplied by 12. 10 and 2, 4 and 3. 2 times 4, 8. 2 times 3, 6. When you add it, you get 408. And here, 1 decimal place. So 40.8 is the answer. But how you decide the sign? Minus minus both, the final answer is positive. Find the value, exercise 4.3. So straight away you can do 5 times 4, 20. Both positive means answer is positive. 5 times 4, 20. 1 is negative, 1 is positive. Answer is negative. 10 times 5, 50. Both negative. Answer is positive. 7 times 3, 21. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Answer is negative. Both negative. Just multiply 1 times 4, 4. Both negative means you get a positive answer. Here 11 times 0. When you multiply any number by 0, always you get answer 0. 6 times 4, 24. 1 is negative and 1 is plus. Answer is negative. 12 times 3, you get 36. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Answer is negative. Here we'll multiply first. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 5, 20. Now we'll decide the sign. 1 is negative, 1 is positive. Answer is negative. That negative and this negative, both negative means the answer is plus. Here 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 2, 6. 6 times 5, 30. Decide the sign. Negative, negative, positive. Here positive, negative, you get negative. Now again positive, negative means the final answer is negative. Multiply by 2, you get 5. Both positive, answer is positive. Now here you need to multiply by 23 now. 20 and 3. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 4, 8. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 4, 12. When you add it, you get 94.3. Now, 1 is positive, 1 is negative means answer is negative. Example number 1. Now, it's division. Same thing, you divide and finally you can put the sign. 6 divided by 2, you get 3. Both negative, you get positive 3. 6 and 2 division, you get 3. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Answer is negative. This one, 15 divided by 5. Answer is 3. Both positive. You get positive 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 1 is negative, 1 is positive. You get a negative answer. 15 divided by 3, you get 5. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Answer is negative. 9 divided by 3, 3. Both negative, you get positive answer. Exercise 4.4. Find the value of each of the following. 10 and 2. Division, you get 5. Plus and plus, both positive means the final answer is positive. 12 divided by 4, that's 3. Both negative means final answer is positive. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 1 is positive and 1 is negative. Answer is negative. Here 21 divided by 7 is 3. 1 is negative and 1 is positive. Answer is negative. Negative 5 divided by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Answer is negative 1. 20 divided by 4 is 5. Both negative means answer is positive. Now here 8 times 2, 16. Both positive, that's positive. Now you have to divide by this. 16 divided by 4, that's 4. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Answer is negative. This one we can simplify the denominator first. 6 and 2 multiplication, that's 12. Both negative means you get positive answer. Now 36 divided by 12 is 3. 1 is negative, 1 is positive. Answer is negative. Do the numerator. 5 times 4, 20. 1 negative, 1 positive. Answer is negative. Denominator now. 2 and 2, 4. Both minus means positive answer. Now do this one. 20 divided by 4 is 5. 1 is negative, 1 is positive. Answer is negative. Do the numerator. 9 times 8, 72. Both negative means plus answer. 4 times 3, 12. 1 is negative, 1 is positive. Answer is negative. 72 divided by 12, you get 6. 1 is positive and 1 is negative. Answer is negative. Fill in each cage with the suitable directed number. Answer is negative. That means you are getting a plus value. So 20 divide by 2, you get 10. So plus 2 because minus and plus, the answer is negative. 18 and 6, how you get 6? 18 divided by 3. Now decide the sign. This is plus. Answer is negative. That means you are getting negative 3. Division, you get 5. That means 10 divided by 2 is 5. Now decide the sign. This is plus. Here minus. So both should be minus to get plus answer. Answer is 4. 4 divided by 1 is 4. Positive and the answer is negative. So this should be negative value. How you decide this one? When you divide this one by 2, you are getting 6. So think about reverse way. So if this is 12 here, 12 divided by 2, you get 6. How you get 12 from 3? This should be 4. Now decide the sign. This is minus. And minus, if it's plus and minus, the answer is minus. But the answer is given is plus. So that means this should be a minus value. So minus 4. Now this one, you are getting minus 28 here. Plus 7 is there. 7 into 4, 28. But this is minus means this should be minus 4. Now numerator is okay. Now to get 7, what should be this answer? You are getting minus 4 because minus minus plus. 28 divided by 4 is 7. Now how you get minus 4 there? 2 times 2. But this is minus, so you have to multiply it by minus 2. So we covered all theory related to directed numbers. Subtracting a number from another number is the same as adding the additive inverse of the second number to the first number. A positive number is obtained when two directed numbers of the same sign are multiplied or divided. A negative number is obtained when two directed numbers of opposite signs are multiplied or divided. So remember all these properties in directed numbers and practice all the exercises and examples.